is it not letting me see it? There we go. All right.
%30 off full session 66.
Hey.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Let's make sure the chat can hear you good. You can hear me good?
Can you guys hear me loud and clear? I'm not using any headphones this time, so it's...
All right, they said yes. So I want to make it clear with everyone, we're not just bashing today. That's not the goal. We're just clearing up a lot of questions that people have. So let's start with, just in case anybody doesn't know the story, a short synopsis of it. Basically, you ran away when you were a minor, and you had a girlfriend that you met online. Your mom was upset about this. There was some alleged abuse and stuff going on. I guess I forget, I'm not supposed to say that word. Hopefully we're good. I think majority of the people know the story, I would say, because I feel like if you're in here, you know, you've been watching the lives and all that are going on. And I know you said you're kind of overtelling you'll hear my kid beating on the door, kind of overtelling the story. I mean, you've told it so many times now at this point. So, let me pull up my questions for you. I've been preparing for this for like 2 days, and now I feel like I look like I'm super unprepared, but I definitely did. All right. So how many times in total did you run away?
I ran away twice.
Okay. So the first time was when you got brought back, and then the second time was when you actually stayed with them, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So, when the second time you ran away, you said that, so your mom made no attempt to try to find you, correct?
No, not much of an attempt to try to find me like she did the first time, no.
Okay. So when I talked to her, she said she did file a missing persons report. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So when you left the second time, did you contact anyone back home, or were you just like completely in hiding?
Yeah, I was in contact with my auntie back at home.
Okay. And that's the one we heard on the live last night, correct?
Yeah, she's here sitting, listening just in case whenever, she needs to answer anything.
Okay. So let's see. Right now you live with your grandma, correct? And that's Ruby's mom?
Mm-hmm.
So it was you, and do you care if I say your fiance's name and her mom's name?
No, that's fine.
Okay, so you and, is it Cecily? Is that how you say it?
Yes.
So you and Cecily, when you ran away that second time, it was you two and her mom, Elena, correct?
Yes.
And you all lived together for
Right.
what?
The second time or the first time?
The second time.
No, after the second time, I didn't have no contact with Elena at all. I was just with my fiance. We were living in the town next to Ruby. We were renting like rooms. We were paying rent for a room in a house. It was just me and Cece, because it was already hard trying to get a couple into a room. So it couldn't have been 3 people in one room. No.
Okay, so you know, typically you have to be 18 to rent. So was it your girlfriend at the time that rented it?
Yes.
Okay. So you two ran away essentially ran away that time, and you just stayed in hiding.
Yes, the second time, not the first time.
And hold on real quick. Y'all, we're not banning Santos because, hey, look me in the eyes, Santos. I want to interview you, buddy. I'm waiting for you to do more than just show me your dinner receipt and that you bought Brie dinner. All right, anyways, back to my interview. So what is the actual age difference between you and Cecily?
The age is like 1 year and 10 months.
Okay. Because let me pull it up. I've seen their license. I'm not going to put that on the screen, but y'all can either take my word for it or don't. If he wants to share that, he is more than welcome to. Do you care if I say y'all's birth dates?
No, that's fine.
Okay. So I've got them right here. I have got date of birth for Cecily is 3/17/2005, and yours is 1/29/2007, and that's correct, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So clearly you have your license because y'all both showed me the birth certificate. So when you showed me that you were who you were, you sent me a picture of your birth certificate. How do you have that picture?
Because the first time that I ran away, they took a picture of, Cece took a picture on her phone of my birth certificate and my social security card. So till this day, like I know my social security number, I just don't have my physical card. So thank God that she took a picture of it, because if not, it would have been a whole hassle to have to get I didn't know my numbers. So now that I have a picture of it, I use that to get my ID and stuff.
Okay. So you're 18. Has nobody around you told you that you can apply for that stuff? And I know I'm asking pressing questions. This is on purpose. And either this will clarify on which one of y'all is actually telling the truth. So I'm not trying to like be mean. I'm just asking questions that everybody is asking. Do you not know that you can apply for your social security and birth certificate on your own?
Yes, well, I already have my birth certificate, the copy of it. I have like the date I got the copy on it stamped, because that was the first thing I had to get for when I came back on my 18th birthday. And so that's what I ended up getting already, and I'm just trying to apply for Medi-Cal and BBT, and I have the letters. They send it to me and they're like, "Oh, you've been denied because you already have it." And so I have the letters of it saying that. So I have been trying to apply and I have been getting my documents together.
Okay.
You know, I don't.
So
I don't
did you just not apply for them before because you were underage and you just didn't think you could?
No, I just didn't apply for them before because I knew it would have showed up like under my I think my taxes and my social security number. Like if I would have applied for EBT, they would have. I feel like I was paranoid that they were gonna notify Ruby or I would have came up as like a missing child.
Person.
So I didn't try doing anything. I didn't try doing anything like to get my documents at all when I was underage. After I came back, after I was 18, that's when I started doing everything and trying to do everything. And yeah, so.
Okay, so with the EBT thing, typically most states you would come off at 18 like immediately. So what are the letters? Did you send me any of that show you're still on it or their denial? If you don't mind, I would like to see those just to clarify, because I mean you would be kicked off at 18 if she was on it.
Yeah, that it says that I have Medi-Cal and I have what was the other one? I think CalFresh, and they said that I was still under her. I'm getting the mail piece right now, so fine. But yeah, so they told me that I was denied basically because I already have it, and so I don't know how that goes about. It's very it takes a long process back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to pretend that it's easy, because it's not always easy. So, I mean, I get that. I was just curious because typically, I mean, I'm in a different state, so I don't know for sure. And some people in the chat are saying that it's 21 when they stop benefits, all that. So, yeah, because some people are saying that if she said you live with her. So, I mean, it's possible. I would just be curious to see the paperwork.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Like
you can talk.
Understand it more than me, because when I looked at it, I just seen that I was denied, and I seen that it was because I seen that it said it because I'm already under care, like
you're already in someone else's household.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it said. I was under somebody else's household, but I have the things right here. Do you want them right now, or should I just send them to you after the interview so you can read them?
You could. I mean, if you want to just send them to me, that's fine. You can send them to me on Instagram if you can. If it's gonna mess up your being on the phone or whatever, you can send it after. That's fine.
Okay, no, it's okay. I can get those sent to you right now.
Okay, cool. I'll pull them up in just a minute. So let's see while you're doing that. So we all saw the video with your grandma, and she's speaking Spanish. I know a lot of us don't speak Spanish, but someone translated what was going on. You lied. So we lied to Grammy. We know that. Can you tell everyone why you said it was what it was, what you said that it was from MJ, and not what it really was? I'm trying to make sure we don't get taken down, and hopefully everybody already knows what I'm talking about. If not, chat, clarify it. But why did you lie to your grandma? And this was the first time you ran away, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
The reason why I lied to her is because I didn't want her, I knew that she was talking with Ruby, so I didn't want her, like, telling Ruby where I was, so I knew when she had, questioned me on the FaceTime. I didn't even want to do a FaceTime call, but she was pressuring me to do a FaceTime call with her, so I did it. So when she had seen the marks on my neck, I was like, I didn't know what to think of. Like, you could tell in the video, like, I'm like very like bad at lying, and so the reason I lied to her is because I didn't want her knowing like who I was with, or like like that would have gave up the whole point of me running away, because I'm telling her like, oh yeah, I'm with a female. They're gonna be like, okay, well, who's the only female he could be with? Let's go find them. Like, so the whole like lying to her about that was not in my like, it wasn't in my plans. It just like came out wrong. I didn't think that, but that's what I get for lying. Yeah, it was, that's why I had told her that, because I felt like also it was like the only like proof that I had of what was going on in that house. Like, I didn't, like, I had like marks that were already healed from before, like, and so I didn't have anything that really was proof, hard solid proof that I could take pictures of or like say. So that's really where my, like, how I was thinking. I was like, okay, like, I'm just gonna use this as proof, and that's how I was thinking very like immaturely. I wasn't. I felt like
you were 16, so I mean,
yeah, I felt like I needed proof too, cause like, and I was talking to my grandma about this today, and she was like, "Oh, well, that's what you get for lying. That's why you messed up, and that's why they don't believe you." And
the boy that cried wolf. I mean, that is true, because that is a lot of people's upset, is that you lied. And I do want to clarify to the chat, like, try to think back to when you were 16 and the dumb things that you lied about. So, and obviously this isn't dumb, this is a big deal, but this 16-year-olds exaggerate. It is what it is, especially when they think they're going to get in trouble or caught or whatever. So I want to clarify, did MJ ever put hands on that area ever?
No, not at all. Okay. I don't know why there was rumors about that. Never.
Okay. So do you feel like, I'm trying to ask this without us getting in trouble. So I'm gonna be honest. I know to you it feels